Yeah, proud of our guys. 60-minute win tonight. Took everybody to win. TJ played a heck of a game tonight, but the guys in front of him, too, played a really good game. Blocked 20 shots, played the right way, capitalized at the end of a power play, and got to dial in and get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, Carter, what were your thoughts on TJ's game?
I played outstanding. It's really nice having a goalie like that, especially behind you. Exudes confidence in everyone else, and you kind of build off of it. And then obviously there's breakdowns, and you need a goalie. He's the last line of defense, and he made some big saves for us and kept the momentum on our side, which is huge.
What happened on your goal?
Mac center did. I tipped it over to Sasha, and he had a lot of patience and poise to throw it over to me on the backside. And honestly, I was just happy I scored on an empty net. I've missed a couple of them this year so far, so it was good to get one in.
TJ, how'd you feel tonight?
Felt great. I was really proud of the way the guys fought in front of me. Obviously there's some bounces. Mac had a huge block in the first, and Jubes another big block in the second. And I think that's kind of what winning looks like. And I'm really proud of the guys for just kind of bearing down and making sure kind of we're keeping the puck out of our net, and so we can play offense down the other end.
Yeah, did you ever see the replay of the one that McDonald pulled off the line?
Yeah, I saw it up on the board. He's my roommate, so I told him thanks for grabbing me there. So, it's awesome. That's what it's all about, right? We're just competing, and I'm really proud of the guys for kind of getting the job done here.
What did you see on the breakaway in the late in the third there?
Yeah, you just got to be ready for anything as a goalie. So, my job is to kind of be that last line of defense and just kind of stop the next puck. So,
Carter, do you feel the team's building some momentum right now?
100%. Coach brought it up when we were in Miami after we came back in that game. It was a defining point for us, and I think it's just a culture and a realization we had. We had a players meeting a couple weeks ago about what we needed to do and change for our group, and I feel like everyone took it to heart, and we're really moving on the right path right now, and obviously we want to end tomorrow on the same note as we did today and go into Christmas break feeling good and ready for the second half of the season.
Yeah, same for you, TJ. Do you feel like there's some momentum coming right now?
Without a doubt. I think adversity hits every team at different times. This is my fourth year of college hockey, and just kind of going through it, it happens to every team. And I'm so proud of kind of the way our guys are clinging together. Like I said, I've been a part of a lot of different teams, 3 different schools, and this is a special group. And I'm just proud of our guys continuing to build. It's fun to come in, compete with them every week. And we're just continuing to get better. We have a lot of guys stepping up, playing big roles that maybe they, stepped into. Kind of it's a new year, new team, and I think that's kind of the nature of college hockey now with the transfer portal, freshmen coming in. So I think we're doing a great job just continuing to climb.
Anything else for the student athletes? Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Thanks.
Questions for Coach Barry?
Brad, just your thoughts on TJ's game as a whole.
TJ's game was outstanding. He controlled what he can control. Unfortunately, the plays around him, he can't control, and I'm not happy right now. And again, I'm not going to get myself into trouble here, but at the end of the day, that wasn't a great hockey play by them. And for being a 2-minute minor, that's a 5-minute major and a game misconduct for sure. So player safety is a big thing in all sports, professional hockey, but especially in college hockey when a goaltender's in the crease, that's his spot, and not happy.
There was some fire between you and Larson on the bench. Was that related to that?
100%. 100%. There's a way of playing the game and not a way of playing the game. And you could see, they had a tough time scoring goals tonight, right? So what do? You have to do something. And at the end of the day, I didn't think that was a very good play by them. And you know what? We're going to focus tomorrow. We got to redial in and focus tomorrow. But I'm unhappy right now just because of how that play went down and then how it got officiated. And they got to be better.
Do you feel this team is getting momentum right now at this part of the season?
100%. They're coming together. They're getting galvanized here. Our young guys are playing well. They have to. They're getting a lot of minutes right now, and at the end of the day, they're making a huge impact. On the second goal to go ahead by 2, Cade Littler goes on the forecheck, disrupts the play. Dane Montgomery goes in, makes a great play, and Jake Livanovich puts it in the net. So there again, another young guy's making an impact. I thought all our guys are doing that, and we're growing as a team here. And you know what? I think we're a little bit pissed off here tonight for sure, but at the end of the day, you have to be. And I think you have to have a situation here where these games mean a lot, and they care. And tomorrow we're going to have a lot of care in our game.
Sasha's known for shooting the puck, but the last few weeks we've seen him make some really good setups. Is that maybe an overlooked part of his game?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. He's a good playmaker. You know, coming through the neutral zone, he can see guys off the rush. But I think one thing is when guys know that you're a shooter and they get in your shot lane, that's what smart players do. Cerebral players see pressure, they assess the threat, and obviously when a guy comes out, then somebody else is open, and him making that backdoor play, that tells you he's an elite player, and you know he's a threat to shoot and score, and he's a threat to make plays as well.
Around 20 block shots for this team right now. Talk about that sacrifice and the guys really putting bodies in front to save some big plays.
Yeah, for sure. That's team first mentality, right? You know, when TJ's putting his body on the line and trying to stop pucks, everybody else has to too, whether it's blocking a shot, which we did 20 times tonight, or whether there's a play on the goal line and you're diving in and trying to stop it from crossing the line. Guys are trying to do everything they can for each other, and that's a big thing. And that tells you you're building and growing as a group here. And, you know, there's not a lot of space out on the ice. You know, at the end of the day, you got to try to make the right plays and force the other team into turnovers.
Just talk a little bit about the fans tonight and how much that helped you.
Yeah, it was big. You know, coming back into the Ralph our last two games before the break, it's a big deal. And you know, the first 10 minutes, I thought both ways, it was a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppages, not a lot of flow of the game. But after the first 10 minutes, I thought we got into it and played the right way and gained momentum. And you could see the fans get into it too, and that's such a big deal and it's a special place. You know, whether it's you're here for 4 years, you have a transfer coming in like TJ for a year, you know, or a situation where it is a special place. Time goes by very fast, and I know these guys cherish these games when we play in heated competitions.
Coach, what do you think of the power play tonight and Max Swanson's play on the power play, especially?
Yeah, well, first, the power play. You know, Carl's done an outstanding job. And, you know, in a game that's tight checking like that, there's not a lot of goals that are being scored. We always talk about the power play has to gain you momentum. At the very least, you want to try and score, and that's the ultimate goal. But if you don't, you have to get momentum. Well, I'll tell you what, through that whole 2 minutes, that first power play, we got momentum. And finally, at the end of the expiration, we scored on it, which carried over the momentum into the game here. Huge deal. Carl's done a great job. And then Max Swanson, at the end of the day, he is such a smart player as well. You just talked about Sasha Beauvert. Max Swanson on the flank there, he can see guys, he funneled pucks, he kept plays alive. He's just a good all-around player here, and again, it's nice to know our future is in good shape with the two players that we just mentioned as freshmen.